We've arrived today in Kazakhstan's very own Lapland. We're high in the north of the country, near the border, a long way from Astana, from the capital of the city, in a place called Shchuchynsk. Now here, the comparison with Lapland doesn't just stop with the snow that's lying around us. It's very much a similar place to northern Scandinavia. We've seen pine forests, the roads going through these forests, very beautiful area, and these wooden buildings, as you can see behind me. So we're going to investigate this place a little bit more closely to see just how much it compares to the real Lapland. This is one of the 30-odd lakes that are around this region in the Burabay region in northern Kazakhstan, next to the city of Shchuchynsk. Well, this particular lake is called Shchuchye, and it comes from the Russian word shuka, which is a pike. Now, the lake is full of pike, and it's also full of perch as well, so it's a good fishing ground here as well. It's a little bit cold at the moment. The mountains behind me, you can see they're beginning to frost over and there's snow lying on the ground. It's a perfect atmosphere for the Lapland adventure, which many people come here for.
With fir trees covering the mountain slopes and deep snow here throughout the winter, the resemblance to Scandinavia doesn't stop there. As we approached the small collection of wooden buildings on the shore of Lake Shchuchye, we were in for an unexpected surprise.
Certainly feels like Christmas here, and despite the fact that we are in fact 4,108 kilometers away from Lapland, we're inside Santa's workshop here and a training place for local elves. They call this place Santa's base in Central Asia. And you can see that for people who come here, particularly children who love to take part in the different activities that go on in this building, they love it. And for them, they even have these little costumes, these elf costumes with the hat, the little elf waistcoat. And what I particularly like, and they don't fit me of course, are these little elf boots, little pixie boots there with the turned up toes on them. So great little place, a lot to do here, so let's go and get our hands dirty.
Santa has seen all the world's wonders on his travels, and they're all reflected here in his corridor through major world landmarks, including the Taj Mahal, the Egyptian pyramids, the Sphinx, the Eiffel Tower, Big Ben, and even the Statue of Liberty, before visitors step through the archway of the Mangalik Yel.
Before arriving at the elves' workshops, the children are taken on this tour of the world through this little pathway that shows them some of the wonders of the world and some of the other great sights that we've already seen, like Big Ben and the Eiffel Tower. And it ends here in the Triumphal Archway, one of the latest building projects in Kazakhstan's capital city, Astana, where they have this monumental archway. This is the final part of this part of the tour before we go on to the more Christmassy aspects of this workshop. All of these places that we've visited are also places that Santa Claus visits every year. And after such a long world tour, he wants to come back to the comfort of his own office. Oh, and Santa Claus has got a very comfortable place here in Central Asia where he can relax after a long day work, surrounded by all these trappings, very comfortable chair, beautiful furniture, and of course books, all the books that are associated with him and with Christmas. And I particularly like this one, Fabulous Deer. Well, since I arrived here, I found out a little secret. You know, many people are a little bit concerned that it takes such a long time for Santa Claus to go all the way around the world just in one night. Well, there's a way that he does that. He can actually control the speed at which the planet rotates, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I had a go myself. Well, this little classroom here is ideal for learning how to be an elf. There's a teacher at the front, and there's all of these little desks, these little elf desks where children, and not so small children, can come and learn how to be proper elves. And there's all the equipment that they need here. They can do jigsaw puzzles, or they can paint various little pictures like this one for putting onto Christmas cards, so that they can send them to their relatives and to their friends. And all of this has been provided so that the children can have a very enjoyable time, learn a little bit about what it's like to be a real elf and to help Santa Claus and what's involved in that, and then to go on and make their wishes, which is what they're able to do in the next room. Well, the final room in the tour of Santa's facilities is a very special one for the children. Well, in here, there are a lot of the things that you could see in the other rooms. These beautiful pictures on the walls, Christmas trees, lots and lots of books. We've got the Snow Queen, Thumbelina, A Night with Santa, and a book about deer, of course, or reindeer. But what they can do here, come to this table and write down their wishes. What do they want for Christmas? What is it that they want to receive from Santa Claus this year? Well, I think I'll write my wish. So what would I like? I know.
even with planetary speed control, a workshop and training school for elves, and a postbox for sending letters to Santa. A Lapland-style factory wouldn't be complete without the means of delivering gifts. Hidden in a compound behind Santa's residence, a group of eager deer and huskies are being looked after, ready for the next time their services are needed.
You can't have Santa Claus's workshop without the means of delivering the goods. And here we have the means. These are reindeer, and there's a group of them, there's enough of them to form a little team for pulling the sleigh. There's also a little bit further on a group of huskies and their puppies, which are gorgeous little creatures. Well, these reindeer and these huskies are used during the season also to provide some entertainment for the children, because the children can come and have rides on the sleigh behind these reindeers, and they can even be pulled through the snow along a special track that they've created behind the huskies, which is a fantastic experience for the children. Hello? Hello? What's your name then, hey? Oh, you're very loving, aren't you? You're lovely. What's your name? Oh, you're gorgeous, aren't you, eh? Absolutely gorgeous. Bye-bye. Hello. Hello. Yes, you're a good dog, aren't you? Good dog. Dustin. Hello, Dustin. You're standing very proud, aren't you? I've expressed my wish to Santa Claus this year, and I'd like to believe that it will come true. I'll certainly be looking under the tree to see if it has done. Well, I'd like to wish you as well a very happy Christmas and a very happy New Year. And I think next year will be a very exciting one. We'll be discovering much more of this country, and I hope you'll join me in discovering Kazakhstan. Goodbye.